Welcome back to my channel Balvik and Bharti, and here is your mentor Abhilash Sarkar. We are moving on the trigonometric problem solution session. There we have reached the problem number I think I have covered till 54. Now I'll move on to the problem number 55. So problem number 55 says, if cos square A plus tan square A minus 1 whole divided by sin square A, that you have to prove is equal to tan square A. So let me start from the left hand side. As usual, we are starting in every case, most of the case you can say cos square A plus, I will write it as sin square A divided by cos square A, and I will keep the other thing same, and I'll move as the thing will move accordingly. So cos into cos, I will put it like that, cos to the power cos, or rather I will put it side by side, plus sin square A minus 1, it will be cos square A again, whole divided by, this cos will come down, will be sin square A. Now between these two, if I take one cos common and I am taking minus of cos, that has some reason, because minus of cos I will take common, so that will turn inside bracket is equal to 1, and this I will turn into cos square A. Okay, so now you can guess why I have done like that. It is very obvious, because I need 1 minus cos square minus 1. Again I have to take a step. So in one step I just converted into the form of 1 minus cos square. This 1 minus cos square is again is equal to your sin square. So seeing the forwarding step, I just taken minus there. So that is very much come from the experience, or more you practice. So you can see the steps further. Okay, so everything should go parallelly in your mind where you want to go. So that has to be seen parallelly. Okay, so as I have done this, so I will take sin square common from these two terms. So this again you will leave it inside bracket 1 minus cos square. Now I will keep this term same as it is. I will not make any change in the denominator. So this will give you sin square A into this again a sin square A. Okay, so this is cos square A into sin square A. So one sin square A can be cancelled out, and it will turn into tan square A, that is equal to right hand side. Okay. So moving on to 56. 56 says cosec theta into cos of theta plus 54 is equal to 1. Find the value of theta so that theta and theta plus 54 are acute angle. So the condition is that theta must be such that from this equation I have to calculate there, these two would be your acute angle. That means that they must exist between theta this, or theta plus 54 also lie between 0 to 90. It won't cross 90 degree. So the value should be such that. So I think that will automatically come because the relations are seems to be such that. So let me expand it. So this is nothing but cosec. I will keep it as it is. Cos I will break into the formula that I will expand. So that is cos of a plus b formula. What is that? Cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. As you know, that I have already proved for you. So there cos theta into cos of 54 minus sin theta into sin 54 whole bracket equal to 1. So now if we open the bracket and then cos theta means 1 by sin theta, so cosec theta, so that will turn into cot theta into cos of 54 minus sin and cosec will give it 1 and this will be 54 as it is. Or if I take all the things that side, so from there that can be written in this form, that in turn will change into 54. Now this side cot, this side tan, can it be changed into cot? Yes, cot 90 minus 54 will give you tan 54 or otherwise what can be written? All sin tan in third coordinate also positive, so this can also be written in the form of 54. This also gives in this form. So cot 90 minus 54 also tan 55, cot 270 minus 54 also tan 55. So out of this, which one you will choose? Because theta has to be, so if I say I am choosing the first one, from that this is 90 minus 54 means 36. If I choose this one, so theta will cross 90 degrees. See, this is 54. If you deduct, that will give you 16. Okay, 216. So 216 is more than 90 degree, but this is less than 90. So I will choose this solution. So definitely I will not turn this way. This only. So if it is so, theta plus 54 also give you 90. That is not more than 90. So that is equal. So that also we consider as a acute angle. So this is your solution. Theta is equal to 36. Your answer. Okay. So 56 is over 57. The angle of elevation, of the top of a hill at the foot of a tower is 60 degree, and that of the tower from the hill, from the foot of the hill, is 30 degree. If the tower is 50 meter high, then what is the height of the hill. Okay, now from the information of this question, one thing is that when it's a general information, when I look something from a point and my angle of elevation increases, if I say I'm looking at it, I can look this, so angle of elevation is this one. If I increase my angle of elevation, I can see some higher point than this. So this is obvious, when the angle of elevation increases, I can see at higher height. So from that concept, if you see, if I draw, this is your hill, this is your tower, they are in a horizontal plane, there is no elevation difference, that you have to assume or presume, you can say, because that is not said in the question. So this is a very you can say practical situation, or this has to be assumed that they are in a plane where there is no elevation difference between their footings. So that has to be a fixed condition that is to be assumed. Okay, so if it is so, then if this is hill, this is tower, when I am looking from the foot of the tower, I can see at the top of the hill at 60-degree elevation. Okay, when I am seeing from the foot of the hill, the tower, I can see at 30-degree elevation. So definitely tower is of lesser height than the hill. So this distance is fixed because this is mutual distance between these two, so I can take it as D. So if I consider this triangle, when I am seeing the tower top from the foot of the hill, so that will give you tan of 30 is equal to this height of the tower 50 divided by the distance D. So 1 by this 30 means 1 by root 3 is equal to 50 by D. So that is your first equation. And if I consider this triangle, when I will see the hilltop from the tower foot, so that is equal to tan 60. Let me take the height of the hill is h and that of the distance will be same D. So tan 60 is equal to root 3 h by D. This is your second equation. If I divide this two, so 1 by root 3 by root 3, that means 1 by 3, and this is 50 by h. So h is equal to 3 times the height of the tower, that is equal to 150 meter is your answer. Okay. So that gone your 57. So I will move on to 58. 58 says in triangle ABC, let me write the sum first. In triangle ABC, AD perpendicular to BC, sin B is equal to 0.8, BD is equal to 9 centimeter, and tan C is equal to 1. Find the length of AB. Find the length of AB, AD, AC and DC. These are the thing you have to. So let me take in a triangle ABC, AD perpendicular to, so I am taking any triangle ABC, where ABC, AD. Now let me take this as ABC. Let's say AD perpendicular to BC. AD I'm putting it perpendicular on the BC. So this is your D. This is 90 degree. Sine B, if I take the sine of this, is equal to 0.8. So this I consider is H, and as per the orientation of, or the you can say the universal representation, the side just in front of the angle will be represented by the smaller alphabet. So A will be A, B will be B, and C will be C. So tan C, this one, tan C is equal to 1. So tan C is equal to 1 means that will give you tan 45. So C is equal to 45 from there I can say, because 1 is the tan 45. And sine B is said to be 0.8, 0.8. So sine B if I take, that is equal to what? So this sine if I take from this right angle triangle, this is this part by hypotenuse. So this part, maybe I am taking DB is equal to X. DB is given 9. So this is equal to, need not to take anything. So this is taken as 9. BD is given. So from there, sine is H upon C. So sine B, this is equal to 0.8. So H is equal to, height is equal to 0.8 C. This will be another one, and this is 9 as taken. Okay, so find the length of. So there are one more thing we know, we have learned. A by sine A is equal to B by sine B is equal to C by sine C. This we can use. C already know 45. So and B is unknown, sine B is known, sine C you can take out, and this could relate, and this dV is, so H is another, 9 is given. So what the earliest we can get, C is 45 already taken. So C by this one if I take, okay, if I equalize these two, so B by sine B sine B is equal to 0.8. If I equalize these two, is equal to C by sine C is equal to sine 45. Sine 45 is equal to 1 by root 2. So B by this can turn into point, what is that, point, or you can write it 5 by 4 is equal to root 2C. So B is equal to 4 root 2 by 5C. And also we have got H is equal to what we got from the sine angle, sine of B is equal to this by C. So this I have received as I've taken sine of B is equal to H by C. So from the 0.8, H is equal to 0.8 C, and that is equal to A is, this part is equal to 9. So from here H square plus 9 square, that is equal to C square. H I know, H is equal to 0.8 C whole square plus 9 square is equal to C square. So if I take this, so C can be calculated as C minus 9 square means 81 divided by 1 minus 0.64. So that is equal to 81 divided by 0.36. Okay, 1 minus 0.64. this will go this side, so c square. So c is equal to what? C is equal to 9 upon 36 means 0.6. Okay, so from there if I calculate 10 by 6, 3 3s are 3 2s are 2, 5. So c is your 15. So I can get c is equal to 15 from this equation. So once you'll get c is equal to 15, so this will turn into 4 root 2 by 5 into c is equal to 15, 5 3. So that is equal to 12 root 2. So b is equal to 12 root 2 and a is equal to, from there any equation you can use, and a you don't know, angle. So from there this part also you can calculate. Okay, so this is over. From this triangle, h square plus cd square is equal to b square. So cd square is equal to b square minus h square. So h I already calculated. H is equal to what? H is equal to this one. So c you know 0.8 into 15. 8 into 15 is equal to how much? 120 means 12. So h is equal to 12, b is equal to, already calculated 12 root 2. So 12 root 2 whole square means 12 root 2 whole square minus 12 square. So 12 square if I take common, this will be 2 minus 1. So that is equal to 12 again. So CD is equal to 12, and this part dB we know is equal to 9. Sorry, is equal to 9 we know. So this total is equal to how much? So this total is equal to CB is equal to this and this. So 12 plus 9. So that is equal to 21. So this is equal to, the side is equal to, so AB is equal to what? AB is equal to 15. So ultimately you can conclude AB is equal to the angle 15 AD. AD means this one, H. AD. I have calculated already 12. AC is equal to side. B is equal to 12 root 2. And DC, yes, DC we have calculated, that is equal to how much? DC just now we have calculated, that is 12, no? This part is 9 already said, 12. So AD also 12, DC also 12. So these are the thing that has to be calculated. So these are the values. Okay. So fine. So we'll end up here. In the next video we'll move on to some more problem and we'll finish the course of trigonometric ratios. Thank you for now. Good night.